9 turns and 1 mile. The Autodromo de Mores plays host to rounds 13 and 14 of the World Clio Touring Cup, brought to you by Revs Sim Racing UK. And as per usual, I'm joined here with Felix.
Hi, Will.
Hi.
Yes, we are 1 minute away from the beginning of qualifying, and I'm excited seeing these practice times. Look at the difference between P1 and P2.
Yeah, exactly.
Thousandths of a second.
Yeah, it's easily the shortest lap of the seasons that we've commentated on for sure. It's only 54 seconds, 50 seconds-ish in a Clio. These cars are by no means fast. And when we're seeing lap times as quick as that, blue flags, traffic, all going to play a part in these two thrilling races. The second race, of course, top 10 reversed if you're new here watching us, as we see Chris Shepherd go for a swim in the gravel. And Chris Shepherd running a nice new livery.
Yeah, he lost out last time in the first race. A little bit when he lost it all in the last turn.
Yeah, a dramatic end to that race with Cyril Verdmüller as well, and just all coming together at the end of the straight before turn 3. But 2 weeks later, and they seem to have moved on, we're here for another thrilling race, and the session will switch to qualifying any moment now, as we see drivers on their final laps. And it's Chris Shepherd, and funnily enough, who tops the session, followed by Peter Bransma, Cyril Verdmüller, Alain Van Hoek and Ivo Pakvis. Those top 5, they are kind of the top dogs at the moment. They've been gunning for wins, but interesting to see Josh Hoare and Rob Herman's up there. Rob Herman's obviously quick, and Mark Harris just goes P8. He was quick as well last time, but didn't get to show it because of the carnage at turn 1. And finally, we move to qualifying.
Yeah. There we go. 10-minute qualifying session where the drivers can really show what they got. And it immediately goes wrong in the pit lane. The pit lane is a little too small for all these cars.
So goodness, yeah. We got a hello. Oh my, okay.
I hope we get through the first corner here. It's going all right for now.
But, just look at this! No, my gosh!
No. Mr. Veldhoven, that's not the way to go.
Can I just say that this is one of the cleanest leagues I've seen with this amount of cars, but that was a bit awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting a replay of it on camera, slow-mo. Yeah, a bit awkward to say the least. But Chris Shepherd has muscled his way to the front of the pack, and he'll be the first to set a lap in this session. Let's see what he can do. I mean, qualifying is not everything in this series, but it's a very short lap. Quite a few places to pass, I think, judging by what we've seen so far. But some of the corners kind of medium speed, high speed.
Yeah, it's tricky. You have like what is it? The 2 kind of hairpins. The first is not really a hairpin, but it's a like big hairpin, let's say like that. But the second hairpin, there's not a lot of speed in this track. It's a little bit of a Mickey Mouse track, like some drivers said on the forums.
Yeah, it's a bit of a go-kart track. It's a lot of throw the car into the corner, a few hairpins, a few short straights.
Yep.
But just riding on board with Chris Shepherd at the moment, there are some decent braking zones where if you get a good run on someone, you can really capitalise. And as you see the pit entry, you are allowed to extend that corner and use the pit entry. Just for those wondering or getting a bit confused on the broadcast. But Chris Shepherd across the line, a 54.2, and he is just ahead of Cyril Verdmüller, but only just. Wilbert Veldhoven goes with a 55.0, but Alain Van Hoek goes with a 54.6. Bit of a gap after the top two, but I'm sure those times will tumble as the session progresses.
Yes, as we look at the difference between the P1 and P2 again, 18 thousandths of a second. You can't even blink with your eyes in that time. It's so close again with these in this league with the Clios. I'm really surprised by it, how close these guys are to each other.
Yeah, let's see then. Chris Shepherd, can he improve any more as he comes around the final corner? And let's see, Rob Herman's down in a lowly P17. Gosh, he'll be looking to improve. Josh Hall, meanwhile, goes to P3. And Cyril Verdmuller now goes on provisional pole.
Oh my god, it's 4 thousandths. The gap.
Incredible.
Yeah.
John Broadmeadow, we're watching now as Peter, is that Ivo Packfist in the GP update going slow in the middle of the track for no good reason. But let's see. And look how close it is between these drivers, less than a tenth. It's just insane.
Yeah.
One mistake in the race, however, and that'll be interesting.
Yes, it's gonna be a rampage all over.
But as it's such a short track, maybe some people can spring a little surprise in this round. We can see Josh Hoare in P5, but if you can just eke out a couple of thousandths at the end of a session, you could find yourself 3 or 4 places up, and that can make a huge difference to your race. And you never know. John Broadmeadow goes P4. He could be in the top 3. Who knows?
Who knows? He's doing quite well. He finished overall last race in 5th, so he's up there.
Yeah, Ivo Packfist, meanwhile, down in a rather lowly P8, it has to be said. See if he can improve. Quite a lot of traffic is going to be one of the key talking points, actually, as Ivo Packfist now comes around the final corner. Ooh, getting a bit sideways, extending that corner, getting a bit on the grass, but here we go to the line. What's it going to be? Or is that an outlap? I think that was an outlap. That's a bit awkward. Anyway, John Broadmeadow, P4. And Mark Harris is now down to P13. Only goes up to P9
Chris
now.
Shepherd now on the lap. Let's see if he can improve.
He's got traffic though. He's got traffic as the 44 locks up ahead of him.
Ivo Packfist.
Yeah.
In front of him.
He won't be feeling so #blessed in that 44 car at the moment. But let's see though. It's difficult to make up time though on a track with so few corners, but having said, oh wow, track extending to the max, lads, and Cyril Verdmuller still on pole, but can Chris Shepherd?
He is improving.
And he goes to pole position by half a tenth.
Yes, it is a good lap of him. He really crushed the... Oh, Cyril is, by the way, improving a lot.
And Naranjan jumps up into P6. What can he do? Cyril Verdmuller across the line. He goes to pole position, but we have got a fight on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. And still 4 minutes, and there's a huge queue at the end of the pits. Nice to see them being patient. But yeah, it is a rather close session, to say the least. I'm sure those times.
Yeah, it is really close again. But there's quite a big gap between P3 and P4.
Whoa, Cyril Verdmuller, sorry to interrupt you. He came out the pits, someone was starting a hot lap and very nearly got in the way.
Yeah, that was a close one.
Don't discount Peter Brandsma though. He's less than a tenth off pole position, but he has got Alain Van Hoek just ahead of him at the moment. Let's see if he can get ahead. We've got yellow flags in the first sector, they're now gone, but that's probably for people getting out of the way. Chris Shepherd, meanwhile, works his way around this 1 mile circuit. Let's see if he can push out either Packfist, Cyril Verdmuller. But speaking of Ivo Packlis, he's now P4. And it's quite a big gap after the top. Well, I say a big gap, it's 2.5 tenths. But compared to the top 3, that's quite a big gap. Quarter of a second.
Yeah, that is quite a big gap. I mean, you watch the first 3 people, they're all within 1/10 each other. But maybe we can see some people improving. Ivo now on his outlap.
At the moment, Mark Harris is not in a good position. He's P11 at the moment, and he's got 2 minutes to try and salvage something out of this session. Let's see what he can do. Just to give you an idea of the gap between first and last, Mike Tantian last is now 2.5 seconds off. So that's not too bad. I mean, you might say 2.5 seconds, but if you want to have a go, you can head on over to the website in the description. See if you can beat the pole time of Cyril Verdmüller at the moment. I really doubt it, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know with these guys.
Cyril across the line, he starts a lap and the camera duly switches to someone else in P6, but we don't really care, if I'm brutally honest. And let's see. Cyril got a relatively clear track. He's got 2 cars up ahead, but that shouldn't affect him too much.
He improves in the first sector by 80 thousandths, so 800ths of a second. Now in sector 2, braking for this kind of hairpin. And full on the power again for this little straight, and he improved again in that sector, so he is in for an improvement. Let's
There's a
hope he...
bit of traffic getting out of the way. What about Chris Shepherd? He heads around the final corner. I don't know if this is timed or not, and he's off. He's all a long way off. He's nearly a second, but it looks as if he had traffic that lap. In all fairness,
Cyril improved by 1.2 tenths. That's quite a lot, considering it's such a short track. He found some real time there.
He certainly did. It's the final lap then, to see if anyone can knock Cyril Verdmüller off pole position for the 3rd consecutive round. Wow.
Yes, he's doing amazing on the qualifying.
And the feature races, and
yeah,
he just needs to maybe get a few more points in the 2nd race, because obviously they're both the same length. It's not like one is shorter than the other. But that reverse grid isn't helping him out too much. He did get close to a good result, but Chris Shepherd says, how about no, goes into the tyres. And Cyril cannot improve. What about Ivo Packlis though? He's in P4 at the moment. Can he improve? He does not.
Nope.
Alan Van Hook is in P5. He will not.
Rob Hermans is on improvement though. He's almost a 10th quicker.
He's currently in P6.
He's currently in P6. He won the 2nd round last time at the Red Bull Ring. Let's see.
And indeed, Norris Ring, didn't he? He won the sprint race, didn't he? I think he did. But anyway then, let's see what Rob Hermans can do across the line.
And he takes P4.
Ooh, very good job from him. John Broadbent at P7 at the moment. Across the line doesn't improve. But I don't think anyone else is on a lap now. Or at least not time one.
We all are done. Yes.
Right then, time to run you through our grid. Silver, and we'll just go through the top few for now. But your top 10, Cyril Verdmüller, followed by Chris Shepherd, Peter Brunsma, Rob Hermans, Ivo Packlis, Alan Van Hook, John Broadmeadow, Josh Hall, Niranjan Kumar, and Mark Harris does get into the top 10. That is a very, very competitive top 10.
Yes, it's going to be an exciting race again here at the Morris track. Yeah, let's head into warm-up. 5-minute warm-up session. Gonna be busy in the pit again. All these cars.
I hope nobody has a pit lane start, because that would be quite interesting. But yeah, it's a packed pit lane here in
There
Norris.
is a car out of the pits, and he's gonna get a penalty.
Did he do it?
Nick Curry. He went out on red. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
100 place grid drop. Start from the front row in Red Bull Ring.
Yeah.
So then, we've got a very strong top 10, but I think Cyril can probably win this race, but I don't know. Chris Shepherd behind him is also very strong. I think once Cyril, if he gets away well, he will control the race, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like he did in what was it in Germany in the Norris.
Yeah, the Norris ring.
He just moved away 5 seconds and then took the win easy. Let's see if he can do that here again. This is also a short track, just like Norris.
But having said that, Chris Shepherd was not at the Norris ring, and he was in the Red Bull ring. He really gave him a run for his money that time out. He led, I think, pretty much all the race until the end. So I'd quite like to see Chris Shepherd do well. I'd also like to see Mark Harris do well, so it gives the car up ahead a little love tap on the brakes. But he's kind of... He'd ideally want to be the top 5, but he managed to sneak up into the top 10, so we'll see what he can do. He obviously had a poor round last time out.
Yeah, crashing in the first corner there.
And he was in 5th, I believe, for qualifying, so he had a decent shot of being up there with those guys, and kind of got robbed of that opportunity. Had to start from the back in round 2 and made it up into the top 10, I think? Can't remember. But it was certainly a very, very good recovery drive. As Tobias Langer, haven't said much about him. He goes fastest for now, but not for long, obviously, with a 55.8, or as 55.08, sorry.
Gonna get knocked off really quick.
Jordan Robinson, I think he's a new name. Haven't heard of him, or at least not while I've been around. And then Jeff Mead in P3, Fabio Bartoli in P4, Mark Harris, P5, but a second off the pace. I don't think these are representative times.
No, I think these are just guys a little bit relaxing, preparing for what's coming in 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm excited. If you want to get some coffee, you really have to run now. Some people doing.
Felix has got some coffee if anyone wants to hop over to his house, but you might miss the race, but you'll get coffee. So
yeah,
tough one.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see. John Broadmeadow goes up into P6. I just have to pronounce his name like that every single time I see him now.
Yeah, poor guy.
Tobias Langer, he's still P2. Okay. I think actually I forgot to say this, but Conrad Venter or Tobias Lang, I think they stream their races on YouTube. So if you search up Revs Clio Touring Cup or WCTC, no, can't remember, or rFactor 2, then it should come up, and there should be a live stream where you can ride on board with some of these drivers, which is really cool.
Yeah. Well, 1 minute remaining until we start the first race of the Morris ring or Morris circuit track.
And as this is an Italian track, this event is sponsored by David Greco's beard.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving onwards. Oh yeah. Yeah. Who is? Actually, I think it's Conrad Venter. I think. I can't remember.
What?
There's a live stream on YouTube for this race, and it's an onboard one. I think Tobias Langer records this as well. But if you search WCTC RF2, it will come up on YouTube, and you can have a look at some of these guys on boards, live uninterrupted on that. Or you can stick with us, which is probably the safest bet, because we're better. But anyway, ending this session, Ivo Packlis is fastest ahead of Peter Brandsma by 2/10, so I don't think these guys are pushing somehow.
No,
Tobias Langer, P3. I reckon we could get times similar to qualifying because it's such a short track, just like in Norris Ring.
Yep,
Oh, and
probably.
there's a wheel off. I think there's Rob Herman's. No, Alan Van Hook, but someone just crashed at the final corner. Quite spectacularly. Track temperature and air temperature went up by 1 degree, but that's hardly exciting. Nick Curry was the car. We're watching in slow motion. He went for a bit. Oh my god, he actually, there's a hole in the tyre wall and he flew through it.
Well, everybody got deaf again.
Yep, from that 2006 recording they used in rFactor 1. Gotta love the quality. But yeah, we're all set then for 25 minutes. Please tell me that's correct. Of racing.
Yes, it is.
25 minutes of action here from the Autodromo de Mores, and it's Cyril Bergmiller who starts from pole position.
Well, I hope I can go through the whole grid before the end of this formation lap, because
let's make it quick before the cameras automatically change.
On P1 we have
Cyril? Get on the grid, Cyril. Here we go.
On P1 we've got Cyril Bergmiller. On P2 we have got Chris Shepard. Then we have got Peter Brandsma, Rob Hermans, Ivo Pekvis, Alain Van Hook, John Broadmeadow, Josh Hoare, and Niranjan Kumar. Then on P10 Mark Harris. Then on 11 Jordan Robinson. On P12 Wilbert Veldhoven. On P13 Peter Noe. On P14 Brazinu Adrian. On P15 we have got Anthony Matthews. And on let's see, P16 we have got Roger Pricken. Then on P17 Donny Bellafronte. On P18 Tobias Lange. P19 Fabio Bartolai. Then Nick Curry on P20. Then Sasha Kruger on P21, Geoff Maid on P22, then Conrad Venter on P23. On P24 we've got Andy Bonar. Then on P25 we've got Wesley Morris. And then on P26 Anthony Robinson, who is going into the pits, by the way. And on P27 Norman Bruce, and closing off on P28 we've got Mike Tanti.
Thank you very much, Felix. Actually had it on delay then, so good thing you mentioned he was going into the pits. But here we are then. The lights come on. We have 5 of them, and when they go out we will go racing for 25 minutes, and round 13 gets underway. It's a good start for Cyril Bergmiller. He covers off Chris Shepard, but Peter Brandsma also has a good launch as they go down into turn 1 for the first time. And I hear crashes. I hear crashes.
Oh dear.
And we've got Hara.
Just contact.
Instant
no.
DNF there for some reason.
Mike Tanti crashed with, let me see. What happened there? Wesley Morris and Mike Tanti. What happened there?
Sorry to interrupt you. They've got contact and going into the back of Niranjan Kumar and Jordan Robinson. I think it's his first race. I haven't seen him before, and he's got a reserve car, but he's in P12 at the moment, looking at the inside. Oh, that was a bit too close for comfort as we go 3 wide at the back with Donny Bellafronte, Briznu Adrian, and oh my goodness, it's all a bit chaotic at the start. And look at this, we've almost got 3 wide going into the final corner. Is that Nick Curry? But look at this, Chris Shepard has got alongside Cyril Bergmiller.
There's some debris from the pylons there.
Oh, sorry for the lead, Chris Shepard.
Yeah, Chris Shepard's got past here.
I'm just going to see. Oh, he dived up the inside of the penultimate corner, kept his foot in and put him under pressure. But now Cyril will fight back. He looks to the outside. He brakes later, but is he going to have the momentum to carry it all the way
just
around
not.
the outside? Not quite.
Not me. How he's now on the inside. Let's see. Oh no, that's not a place to overtake.
Meanwhile, we've got Mark Harris, and he had a poor start. He dropped down to P13. He moves up the inside of Roger Pricken for P12. But a poor start from Mark Harris, already losing positions. He needs to make some moves. Roger Pricken, however, is in the slipstream, and we've got Donny Bellafronte facing the wrong way.
What happened there?
Let's take a look at the replay. He was on the inside. Is that Robinson? Yeah.
Watch out.
Oh, 3 wide. Oh my gosh.
Right. Oh, and Chris Shepard.
Yeah, Nick Curry kind of goes for a dive bomb. It looks like he's a bit too far back, personally. That gap was always going to close. Yeah, there was no room down there. Or maybe he just didn't expect him to break that early, but he makes contact with 2-3 drivers, and unfortunately Donny's day may well be ruined. But Nick Curry now trying to make a move on Tobias Langer around the outside. Can't get it done though. Or maybe. Oh, there's contacts again. Oh wow. Oh wow. Just wow. Actually.
What happened?
He just seemed to. Tobias Langer had the inside and then ran him out wide. I was going to go on the replay, but we've switched to Ivo Packless now on the rear end of Rob Hermans, who's got great straight line speed, actually pulling away on the straight. But Cyril Bergmüller looking for a way past. And he set a purple final sector, but not by much, obviously. And last time around, they were separated by 0.03 of a second.
Yeah,
but,
lost.
John Broadmeadow goes past Conrad Venter on the inside. Why is John Broadmeadow down in P18? He must have had contact at the start.
Yes, I think so, but I don't know. There must have been some problem there.
We did hear some contact at the start, but yeah.
Yes, we did. But there was quite a big crash there with who was it? That was Wesley. I don't know. Wesley Morris and somebody else.
Good move there. Oh wow, it's been almost 5 minutes. Is that the lead over there?
Ooh, Cyril Bergmüller is alongside. Who is he gonna try and stick it? Oh,
why is the camera switching? This is the fight for the lead. It's amazing. Anyway, Cyril Bergmüller, is he gonna cut back to the inside? No, he can't get it done. Incredible racing, so close, but Chris Shepherd so deep. Ooh.
This is the
we
race.
got contact. That's Rob Hermans.
And Niranjan Kumar.
Oh wow.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Josh Hall, let's see, on board with him. Rob Hermans on the inside of Van Hook. He has to go onto the curb and he taps him. And then Josh Hall goes into the back of him and then he spins her. Oh, very sloppy.
That's really unfortunate for him.
Cyril Bergmüller though tucked up in the slipstream. He's going to make a move down the inside into turn 1. Yes, he does. And he takes the lead. Oh my gosh, he's been spun.
Oh dear.
He maybe overcooked it under brake.
Yeah, he's just locked it and then went straight on. Didn't turn in there. Or couldn't turn in.
He did turn in a bit early, actually. Just watching it from the replay, it looks like he turned. I don't actually need to watch it on board to make a judgment on that. But to me, if you watch on board, he does actually turn about the right time, because it looks a bit different because of the way it curves in on the TV camera.
Yeah.
But on board, it's a tough one. Cyril overcooked it. Maybe Chris could have actually given a bit more room on the inside instead of steering in, but stuff happens. Let's see if Cyril can do another excellent recovery drive like he has done in the past.
Peter now really benefiting from that little accident, and now only 6/10 away from Chris Shepherd. Maybe he can try to get past him. Last time those 3 guys were really close fighting until the last corner when it all went wrong for Chris Shepherd. Let's hope he can take it home this time.
Indeed, got incredible racing, scraps all over the place, but I just wonder, what is the gap to last place? It is about 30 seconds? Or 45 for Mike Tanton.
35 seconds for Mike Tanton.
Oh, it's now 35, yeah.
2 live races.
Yeah, it says that on the overlay thing here as well, but Cyril sets the fastest lap, so there's no signs of damage to his car, but Mark Harris looks for the outside now on, is that, no, it's Wilbert to Velthoff.
Yeah, Wilbert to Velthoff. Yeah, Mark Harris.
Rob Hermans, sorry to interrupt you there, he does a great move on Nick, oh no, he doesn't. Wesley Morris just ahead, but he almost got him around the outside. Let's see if he can get a run on him. Not going to happen in the next corner unless something dramatic happens here. But Naranjan is all over Peter New. He'll be screaming his last name at the computer when he sees that car in his mirrors.
Yep.
Peter Brandsma locks up, but this is going to get good.
This is gonna get real good. This is maybe also gonna make some. It's gonna be a how's it called? Is
There's so much stuff going on. While we were talking, Cyril Bergmiller moved himself over to P3, and Ivo Packvis coming under pressure from Alain Van Hoek as Packvis ran a bit deep, locking up. We've almost got 3 wide in the back with Jordan Robinson in the top 8 now. Great job from him, but Naranjan is going to have a run at him. Oh, we're not going to go 3 wide here, are we, guys? No, we're not. Please tell me we're not.
Ooh, they make a little bit of contact.
Naranjan was very unfortunate last time. He also had a good quality like Mike Harris, but then contact. And then he made up a few places. Then there was contact again, made up places, contact again. Just very messy evening at the Red Bull Ring. But we'll see what he can do. Anthony Matthews, meanwhile, makes a move on the inside.
Ooh, can you make it stick?
Done for the time being.
Oh, pushes him out wide. Oh,
have to leave
really
the space.
pushing the limits there. Just leaving some space for Roger Picker.
Oh,
and
wow.
Oh, that's
Anthony Matthews, what are you doing, mate?
That's not how it's done. That's just pushing him off the track.
That's just, yeah. He was. It's not like he had a nose on him. He was fully alongside. Yeah, but fortunately, he can continue. Poor Roger Pricken, but
he lost some places. It's really unfortunate for him, as we saw him battling for the lead in the first race.
Well, actually, I've got to imagine if he'd Nick Curry went through a hole in the tyre barriers and flew, because it's downhill after that. He flew through the final corner. Imagine if he went through a gap and the leaders were going through the final corner then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but
that would be quite incredible.
Yes, it would. But let's hope he doesn't do that. That would be a little too exciting.
Big shout out though, meanwhile, to Jordan Robinson. I don't think I've seen him before in this championship, but he's in a very solid PA.
Yeah, he's doing great. Chris Shepard now getting a bit of a lead with Peter Brandsma, almost a second away now from him. So maybe he's looking.
Sorry, but Ivo Packvis flashing his brake lights on the straight. Ooh, Alan Van Hoek is a lot later on the brakes there. Yeah, he just, I don't know if it's just a graphical issue, but for me, he's flashing his brake lights sometimes. Like on a straight. Okay.
I don't know. Yes, Kevin, the race has started. We are now on race 1.
Has Kevin joined the TeamSpeak, or is he on the YouTube?
No, on the YouTube chat.
The stream has updated, hasn't it?
Yes, I'm watching it. It's live.
Yeah, because I think he's probably confused because it's got the time on it instead of laps or something, hasn't it? Okay.
Yeah, but it is 25 minutes. So, but Chris Shepard, as I said, is making a lead. But Cyril Wertmuller now trying to get P2 from Peter Brandsma. They're really close now. Almost ran into the back of him there, Cyril Wertmuller. He's trying to get past now. Let's see what he can do.
Ooh, sorry to interrupt you. Jordan Robinson just got past by Naranjan Kumar, but he's going to have a run at him now into the next corner. Down the inside, no, Naranjan, it's just too late on the brakes. There's a 3-way fight for P4 though, Alan Van Hoek.
Oh, and Cyril makes a move, tries to make a move.
He's so close, the top 3 are all in one shot now.
Close.
Extend the track, oh, he's going to be on the power earlier. Has to turn less as well. Should get a good run on Peter. Let's see. Gaining, lock up. Cut
Just
back.
waiting.
Oh, he's really losing
waiting.
time.
Let's see if he can make him move on the next corner on the hairpin stylish thingy. No,
he's just a little
just,
dummy there.
He's just waiting a little bit now. Waiting for the best moment he can.
He's all kicking off behind them as well.
Yeah. Making him nervous in his mirrors.
Action everywhere.
As Chris Shepherd trying to benefit from this little battle between Cyril and Peter, but it's not really moving away. He's actually losing some time.
Wesley Morris on Rob Hermans. Is that going to be contact? It's so close. Wesley takes to the dirt, but just keeps it on. But meanwhile, Ivo Packness has a look on Joshua. He darts back and then very nearly contact. They're so close. So close.
I think we are again gonna get an exciting race in the end in the last 10 minutes here, because we've again got Chris Shepherd, Peter Brandma and Cyril Redmiller in between 1 second of each other.
Oh, Conrad Venter with a nice cutback on and Fabio Badole, but Fabio goes back down the inside. Conrad's going to maybe go for the inside of the next corner, but not quite close enough.
Shepherd made it.
Naranjan on the inside of Peter New.
Chris Shepherd made a little mistake there, and is now Peter Brandma is now only 3/10 away from him.
Oh wow! Oh
just
wow!
As I said,
Rob Hammond's getting squeezed as well onto the grass as he goes for the move on the inside. Oh, he goes so deep there, so deep that actually Wesley Morris gets back in. Oh, a nice daring switchback from Rob Hammond. And he goes back down the inside. But Wesley's going to cut back again. Oh no, he's not. Great move from Rob Hammond there. Great dummy. Oh. Every time I'm about to switch camera, something happens. There's so much action throughout this field.
Yes.
Great race so far.
Yep.
But let's take our attention back to the fight for the lead. Cyril Wagner now just under a second away from P1 at the moment. That's quite impressive. Peter Brandsma though is in the middle of those two. Blink and you'll miss them. The top three. At the start of the race I was a bit concerned that the top two were miles away, but actually now it's the top three. But oh, Tobias Lange gets spun around and more mess at the back. Let's just see what happened there. Oh, it looks like Wesley Morris. Oh. Wait, did Tobias go onto the ground?
Chris Shepherd going defending now into the first corner, and Peter Brandma locking up Cyril Redmiller, taking that opportunity to go onto the inside there.
Brilliant.
And Cyril Redmiller now on P2. Peter Brandma almost put it in reverse when Cyril got past.
Brilliant opportunistic move there from Cyril. Now, we got Tobias Lange just ahead. This is going to get, I have a feeling this is going to get very messy in a moment, because all the other guys are battling as well. So we've got 8.5 minutes, 8 minutes 40 seconds, and this is far from going.
Yeah, Cyril is now really onto the tail of Chris Shepherd there. He's really eager to get this win here again. Yeah, let's see. Oh, he's going.
No, he's not. But he makes Chris make a mistake, and that's all he needs. And he's going to go for it.
It is so close here.
And now he has to watch for Peter Brandsma.
Yeah, he is also gaining from.
Brilliant racing from these guys.
Yes, it is absolutely amazing. Let's see further down the back what's happening.
Just to let you know, Wilbert Veltov is now in P10, which means he will get the reverse grid pole as it stands. And he's got a nice cushion over Mark Harris, who's 3 seconds off him. So Mark Harris is going backwards. If he can get one more place, he'll have pole position. P11 is the place where no one wants to be.
Yeah, that's really
Here goes Cyril. Here he goes.
Ooh. Easy, trying around the outside. Not so far. But he is close on the tail now.
Surely now.
Inside. Oh, and then make a little bit of contact, but it is clean so far. No spinning. He's really on and into the tail of Chris Shepherd.
It's Austria all over again. This is brilliant racing.
Yes, it is brilliant, and the spec also is almost 6 seconds away from Alain van Hoek in P4. So these really are the top drivers of this league. You can really see that.
Let's see then. Cyril Bergmüller going for again. About 1/4 of a second back, but in the slipstream, what's he going to do? Is he going to be late on the brakes? Chris Shepherd locking up again there, but he has
taking a quite wide line through that turn.
That pink car of Tobias Lang is getting ever larger. Let's hope that... I don't know how far off he is the others with that spin, but at this rate they're going to catch the traffic as Chris goes deep, so deep, and now Cyril is darting all over the place in his mirrors, getting in his head.
Then John Kumar got past Ivo Pektis, by the way.
Roger Prickin.
Ooh.
Past Andy Bono.
Not yet, not yet. They're close.
There's a yellow flag in Sector 1. Yellow flag in Sector 1.
Oh, what happened there?
It's gone now.
What happened? Let's see.
Who?
Oh no, I don't know.
Never mind. Back to the fight for the lead.
Oh, Cyril trying around the outside again, but not succeeding so far.
We've got a big train up ahead. I can see a couple of cars now. This is where it gets good.
It's 5
Three-way
minutes
fight
left.
for the lead.
Guys,
keep it
got
together
5
now.
minutes left.
We've got Hello Kitty up ahead. Actually, is that Robinson? No, it's not. He's now going past Ivo. No, it's not. It's a new. Oh, there's cars all over the show here.
Yes, traffic is gonna play a part now.
For sure.
Let's hope they let them pass cleanly, because don't want to see this fight ending because a backmarker
the problem is,
out of the way.
In all fairness to the backmarkers, they are in a race as well.
Yes, of course, but that's the blue flag, right? You have to get out of the way. Everybody gets the blue flag, so yeah.
Here we go.
Of course, it's not fun, but yeah, it's
Cyril's got a very good run, but not good enough by the looks of things. He's putting Chris Shepherd under pressure, who goes deep. He goes deep.
And he's just not alongside him. But he is looking, and Peter Brandsma also taking a quick look on the inside there. But so far, these are 1, 2, 3.
He's all over the bumper. Now that those back markets are very close now. Get out of the way. If Chris de Jong were here, wow, imagine the screaming that would commence imminently. But we've got 3 cars in back marker train, and now Cyril for the inside. Oh, it's so tight. There's not going to be enough
contact. Oh, and he's just tapping the brakes. And where did Peter go?
Peter, where you going, mate? This is a rallycross.
Peter, what are you doing?
Don't rejoin there.
He locked up the rears and then
He just took out Josh Hall.
Oh, whoa.
Rejoining the truck, he just took out Josh Hall.
Peter, slow it down, Day, please.
He just locked the rears, is that it?
Yeah, he locked the rears and couldn't. I think the car just stepped out and couldn't turn in. And
probably too excited by the battle up ahead, in all fairness to him.
Yeah.
Donny Bellafronte on Sasha Kruger.
And Cyril is really close again.
Again.
Yes. I'm getting excited here.
Oh, he's got a great run. Here we go. He's going to have to go
on
for
the
the
inside,
outside.
on the outside? Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, he just breaks at the same time. Now we can try cut back.
Oh, he's alongside
he's got
now.
him.
He's alongside,
He's got him.
but next corner is gonna go to the other side for Chris Shepherd. Is he gonna make it stick now? He is on the inside.
Now he's got to force him wide a little bit, not too much, of course.
Not too much like we saw earlier.
Not like in Marquez Rossi style. And here goes Cyril down the inside.
Oh, and this is gonna be
Shepherd.
They are side to side. Oh, and they make a little bit contact again.
Fantastic move there from Chris Shepherd. Retaking. Oh, he locks the rears.
He is really.
He gets a tap, and here goes Conrad Venter. And there's a car off in the gravel having a bit of rallycross inspired by Peter Brandsma. But around the outside for Conrad, he can't get it done, but the car ahead locks up. That's Wesley Morris. And he can't cut back, unfortunately, for him.
Let's see. Cyril alongside it again, and on the outside now. Let's see.
Oh, it's too deep. He's not going to make that.
Too deep, yeah.
Always one of the Hello Kitty cows going into the kitty litter. Oh, I nailed that. Anyway, around the outside for Cyril Wagner. Or is it? Not enough room there, but he's got a good exit.
He really has got a good exit.
Oh,
he's going to put it in the inside here. Please don't. Oh.
Guys. We have 1 minute and 15 seconds. I just realised that. Oh, it's going to go down to the last lap.
One or two laps.
Rob Herman's
hope Chris can take it home this time. Don't lose it in the last corner, please, Chris.
Oh, we got Anthony Robinson stopping on track and he's now DNF, but he just slows down and pulls over and thinks, actually...
Cyril is trying to look on the inside, but Chris defending really good there. Now on the outside, let's see if he can get a better exit than Chris.
Is this the final lap, just to clarify, because I haven't got a final lap message?
I don't know.
Just going to squeeze through. There's a yellow flag in sector 2 just up ahead. That's not what we want to see. Cyril Wagner goes around the outside. It's now green flag conditions, thankfully, so we can see this battle all the way.
He gets a really good exit again.
Not close enough though. And there's a train of back markers. I really hope that this doesn't interfere. Alan Van Hook is closed by about a second or so. That's how much this battle affects these guys as Chris locks the rears again. He's been doing that all the time. But oh my goodness, Cyril Wagner looked to the inside there.
He taps him. But,
final corner, 3,
final corner.
2,
Is this going to be the last?
1, and it's Chris Shepherd who gets the win at last. Fantastic. He won it by a tenth.
And he won it. He won it fair and square. Let's look at the P10. That's going to be the pole position. That is Wilbert Veldhoven. Yes, he did. And
fantastic job. So Alan Van Hook is P3 now. Anton Kumar P4. Packers P5. Peter New P6. Great job actually. Jordan Robinson, great job. P7. Peter Brandsman, disappointment in P8. Josh Hall P9. Wilbert Veldhoven in P10. And we'll go through the rest of the grid on the formation lap next time. But actually, Peter messed up in the last race, but he's got a chance to redeem himself.
Yes, he's now on P3, so
let's see what he can do. I think some colour just crossing the line. Still, Roger Prickens finished. Yeah. What a race.
Yes, this is really exciting again here. For the last 3 races we have broadcasted, it has been so incredibly exciting, so close racing, and it went well this time.
Yeah, very good job. Actually, if you want to watch Conrad Venter, his YouTube channel is the Sim Racing Guy. You can have a look at that. It's got his onboard live of this race, and it's quite nice. He's got very nice interface as well, actually. It looks okay, but yeah.
Yes. We don't see a lot of guys doing this warm up for the second race. I think they're just kind of easing, taking a little time off, so we can they can relax a little bit, mentally prepare for next race, because I think. I think it is demanding what they do here.
Yeah, I think we're going to take a quick break. Just need to recover from the excitement. With 20 minutes to go, me and Felix are going to go blaze it in the outside. But we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Right, hello everybody. We are back. Unfortunately, we tried to show a promotional video there, but XSplit decided not to cooperate there. It just froze and we couldn't get rid of the thumbnail covering up the screen or anything. So yeah, a bit of an awkward moment. Sorry about that. But yeah, we are almost set then for round 14.
1 minute remaining until the start of race 2, and it's gonna be exciting again. Let's see how Chris Shepard and Hero can move up the field, maybe even get another win. I don't know.
Yeah,
we will
I think
see.
a win will be difficult.
It will be, but it is a short track.
It's true. I mean, they are a step ahead of everyone else, so we could see another incredible finish and a lot of carnage. Probably the latter, but we'll see.
We will see. Yes, it is.
Look at the rubber on the track, though. Wow.
Now with almost 30 cars for 25 minutes,
and then
yeah.
Oh.
No crashing this time, so the rubber stays. Last time around in the rubber ring,
God, that was a bit awkward.
the server didn't want to load up the second race, so yeah, we had no rubber. So,
7 seconds until we get ready, and an exciting race once again. Only a few drivers electing to do any timed time lapse in this session, but obviously after a 25-minute race as exciting as that and constantly battling, time for a quick break, have a shit. I mean,
please, Will.
Whoops.
Don't.
I was having a shit. Anyway, checker flag is out. So let's see what goes on as we move to the race session.
Yep.
Ow.
Oh, cars kind of flying in the pits now. All right.
Is there enough space in the pit lane? Probably not.
No, there's not.
Okay, we have 27 cars. I think at one point we had 28, so someone's just done a rage quit. But Wilbert Velkov is in P1. And Josh Hoare actually on the front row. He'll be interesting to watch. He was quite strong in quali, around top 5, 6. So Let's see what he can do. I'll run us through the grid very shortly, but look how much they're parked all the way around the last corner.
They're in the corner. Oh, Jesus. It is. Oh, and they're gone. Take us through, please, Will.
Here we go. Wilbert Veldhoff starts on pole position. For some reason, it was on a replay because we want to see stationary cars in slow motion, of course. But Wilbert Veldhoff starts from P1 for the first time, I think. Josh Hoare is in P2. What can he do from the front row? Peter Brandsma, disappointment in round 1. But let's see what he can do again. P4, Jordan Robinson, a very strong debut. Peter No, P5. Ivor Pakvis, P6. Naranjan Kumar, P7. Alain Benhoek, P8. Cyril Verdmiller, P9. And Chris Shepherd, P10. What a fifth row that will be. Anthony Matthews. And then, oh, it just changed his camera. Brilliant. And John Broadmeadow, Mark Harris, he's well out of position. Briznu. There, I can't even bother to pronounce it. Roger Pricken, Rob Hermans, Donne Belafonte at his home race, Nick Curry, Sasha Kruger, and it switches cameras just when I got right near the end. Conrad Venter, Fabio Bartoli, another Italian, Wesley Morris, Norman Bruce, Tobias Langer, Anthony Robinson, Mike Tanti, Andy Boner, the happiest guy in the cockpit, and that is our 27-car grid. I am exhausted, so Felix, take us through the start.
Yes, I will be happy to, as the cars are lining up here for the second race of around 13 and 14 here at the Morris. Yeah, last cars just getting in their spots.
Sorry to interrupt you. There's a bit of contact going for the grid slot. Someone a bit argy-bargy in the back, but we are all here now.
All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, and we are racing here. Now we are racing. My game was a bit laggy, but we have got a great start from Josh Hoare. He's alongside already, and he's got the inside here. Is he gonna make it stick for P1? I think so. Wilbert Veldhoven, he lost out.
Wow.
Made a little bit of contact with Ivo.
Rob Herman's off. Again.
Oh, that's not the way to go. But we've got a little battle there going on with that. That's Jordan Robinson and Peter Brandsma. Peter Brandsma, he is passed there, and Peter Brandsma now.
Chris Shepherd. Chris Shepherd is P5.
Chris Shepherd is P5, and he is doing really well.
Oh, his contact though with Pakvis. Incredible start from Chris Shepherd. But now Anthony Matthews is... Oh my goodness, this is... Oh,
Chris
Cyril.
Shepherd really eager to get past this Jordan Robinson, who's obviously not as quick as him. Let's see if he makes any attempt to keep him behind. No,
Shepherd
is
just after one lap. Brilliant. Cyril, on the other hand, hasn't moved a bit. He's actually been challenged by other cars, believe it or not. And now Peter Brandsma has a look at Wilbert Veldhoff. Unlucky 13. Did have a good start at all, bogged down, and was easily the slowest with the top 3 off the line.
We see a move from Niranjan Kumar on Mark Harris. Mark Harris not letting that happen, trying to take the inside, but that comes to the outside here. But he keeps it alongside, and now it's also for the outside for Mark Harris, but it's so close, and he gets a little oversteer and loses out there. Also Nick Curry getting past now. That's too bad for Mark Harris, but Niranjan now getting challenged by Nick Curry. Oh, they make a little bit of contact. So Mark Harris can get back in the fight.
Chris Shepherd, sorry to interrupt you. Around the outside, Wilbert takes to the grass. I hear crashes. It's not what I want to hear. Maybe I'm just going deaf again.
Roger Pricken now taking a move on who's that? Conrad Venter.
Indeed. Ooh, there's contact up ahead. What's that?
Roger Pricken made contact with Niranjan and spun now. Oh, that's really unfortunate. But no real damage, I think.
Watching on board, you just see Donny in the middle of the track, and unfortunate there. Conrad Venter moves up to P16 as a result, I think. Ivo
Josh Hoare is
fastest.
He's screaming away. He's 2.4 seconds away from Peter Brandsma. What is happening here, guys? He's racing really good now. Let's see if he can take a win. Just keep it on for some.
Sorry, John Broadmeadow goes off and wide at turn 1, but wow, it's quite close up front. I don't think Joshua was going to have that lead for too long. Tobias Langer now.
The Shepherd is also flying here. Now already almost at the back of Peter Brandsma. Let's see if they can fight again for another day.
Very good lead for Josh Hoare, but if anyone is quick around Morris, it's Chris Shepherd. Let's see. Low 54 the fastest lap at the moment, as Fabio now tries to get redemption. Going around the outside of Wesley, he goes deep. Now he's going to try to cut back. There's no room there, but he's got a good run towards the next hairpin. Is Fabio going to go for the inside? He's a bit further back now, but here we go. Jordan Robinson all over the back of Wilbert, dropping like a stone. He started in pole position. He's now P4. Just behind him is that very distracting Hello Kitty car with Jordan Robinson doing a fantastic job on his debut. Probably the driver of the day. Peter Brandsma. Look at the gap.
Cyril Radmüller, by the way, he is still in P10. He's not getting past
Don't say that for long, because here he goes.
Here he comes.
On Matthews.
On the inside, but there we get a little bit of contact. He forces him a little bit wide there.
He kind of got squeezed on the inside, so he pushed him wide and gave him a taste of his own medicine. Coming towards the hairpin, he looks to have secured P9, but only when we focused. Maybe if we talk about Cyril more, he'll start making up places, who knows. But he's actually going defensive a little bit there.
Yeah.
Not the race we were expecting from Cyril Radmüller. He's got 19 minutes though. His head goes wide.
Peter Noe goes a little wide.
And a piece of cake, and Anthony Matthews getting a bit close for comfort.
Please don't push him off again here, Anthony.
Oh yeah. Chris Shepherd though, very close to the back of Peter Brandsma, who locks up again at turn 1, not his favourite place. We saw him go wide there and ruin his race last time. And it was Josh Hoare he took, funnily enough, who's now leading around John Kilmar up into the top 10.
Chris Shepherd on the tail here with Peter Brandsma.
Can't believe how the time flies when you've got racing like this. 6 minutes gone already. Wow.
Yes, it is. It is absolutely
great. And is that? No, I got really confused then. Roger Pricken behind him. Cameron Venter under pressure. Bit of a gap ahead of him, has to be said. That's as straight as you could. I don't know. Anyway, Jordan Robinson still on the back of Wilbert. I'm assuming he's German or Belgian or something, or Dutch or
Dutch. He's Dutch.
Okay.
That's a more Dutch name. You can't get a more Dutch.
Roger Pricken. Toro Rosso livery. I absolutely love that livery, by the way. Anyway, going through here, that's job done. 15 in the bag. That's Alain Van Hoek. Oh, there's a big train up ahead.
Alain Van Hoek now getting under pressure from Cyril Radmüller, who is not having the race he was expecting, I think. As we see Chris Shepherd still, he's still so close.
It's been that way for a few laps, and if anything, in my opinion, he's kind of lost a bit of ground the last lap or so. As riding on board, Peter Brandsma seems to be drifting away a little bit, but is that Ivo this? Oh no, oh Cyril, you're not going to go 3 wide. No, you're not going 3 wide then, mate. He goes past Alain Van Hoek.
Yep, just like he did last time. I think we see a pattern here from Cyril Radmüller.
Got to leave at the spacer though.
Oh, it's so close, but it's alright. Ivo Packfist
now.
No,
it's not. No, it's not. Bumper Kart Championship. Yeah, that was just a complete dive bomb, went on the grass. He should give that position back, and here comes Packvis, and oh my goodness, this is
just
complete and utter dive bomb, but he has got a 44 sticker on, so maybe he's entitled to do that.
Oh,
so he
will
look at this.
Think
massive bouncer train. Massive train forming now.
Yeah, it is.
Never thought you'd see a train behind Cyril.
Big scar train now here. It's
unbelievable.
7 if you count Mark Harris.
Here goes Cyril. Around the outside we've got yellow flag sector 2 and sectors 2 and 3.
I'm looking at it.
Someone hasn't flown through the tyre wall, hopefully. Anyway.
Oh, it's Anthony Robertson who just spun.
Unfortunate for him, he was doing a very good job, but we take our attention back to this amazing fight. And actually, Chris Shepherd is over a second off. 1.3 seconds behind Peter Bransma at that time.
Josh Hoare now slowly losing his 2-second lead. Peter Bransma closing in there. Now the gap is 1.3 seconds. I think Peter is eager to get this win, and Chris as well.
Jordan Robinson down the inside of our pole sitter, and they make contact at turn 1. But Velbert just holds on to that position. Look at the train behind them. This is insane.
It is insane, yeah. Ivo Pekvis being the locomotive there. Let's see if Cyril can do something about that. Can he get past? Or is he just happy here? Choo-choo. Head on the hype train.
Anthony Matthews goes for a dive bomb there on Peter Nuri. Jordan Robinson still all over the back of Wilbert in that beautiful Hello Kitty livery. But meanwhile, Packbase goes defensive because here comes Cyril and here comes
Alain van Hoek.
Alain.
Benefited really from the wide line Cyril was taking.
Watch for Naranjan. He's going to make it 3 wide, is he not?
Oh dear.
No.
Oh dear, guys. Please stay safe. Don't crash here. We don't want to see that. But it's been clean racing so far here.
Naranjan Kumar is getting very close, and maybe he can spice up this even more. Cyril looks to the outside. Oh, Naranjan.
Oh, what happened there? But we just stopped.
Oh, Cyril on the inside of Alain.
On the inside from Alain van Hoek.
Did Naranjan just stop?
I think so. Yeah. Anthony Robinson, by the way, is also DNF.
Unfortunate for those guys. Jordan Robinson now all over the back of Wilbert. Again. For Cyril now.
Peter Bransma now really pushing 2/10 faster than Josh Hoare is doing. He's closing in.
Train is beginning to break up a tad. Just a bit though.
Not, yeah, it's now a 2-part train.
Wilbert goes deep. Got Jordan Robinson to worry about now.
Oh, and Alain van Hoek now does the same on Cyril Radmuller. What Cyril Radmuller did on the last lap to him. But Cyril, he's not a fool. He defends well. And now trying. Oh! He's really close to the back of Ivo Pekvis now.
Yeah, Pekvis is flashing his brake lights for me. I don't know why. But here we go around the outside for Cyril Radmuller. Is he going to make it stick for P6 in this race?
Locking up there. Oh, Cyril. No, he's not. Doesn't have enough momentum to get past. Maybe somewhere this lap. He is really close and he is really committed to get past.
So late on the brakes. Here's Packbase a bit hesitant on the exit, but Peter Nuri under pressure. And there goes Mark Harris off the track. But this is fantastic racing at the moment. Josh Hall has left that gap at exactly 1.3 seconds for like a lap or so now.
Yeah, he's
incredibly consistent. Meanwhile, Jordan Robertson on the attack again. This time he's got it. Or has he? Because he goes deep.
Don't. Not too quick. He goes a little wide there. Felt over.
Cyril impact this. Cyril goes wide. Cyril's got a good run on him. Cyril's got an excellent run on him. Ivo slightly to the inside. Not going to get it done. Fabio is going slow on the exit. Did he have an incident down at turn 1? And the answer is no.
That's too tight, Cyril. But maybe here on this little straight. And braking again. In the last
they were
corners.
literally touching all 3 of them. In the above camera. Now Cyril opens up the next corner and the final corner nicely.
Now on the power in the slipstream. Oh, and is he alongside?
Yes, he's fully alongside, and he's gonna have a stab on the brakes. Lock up from Packfest. Now we can try cut back. Brilliant.
Yeah, he's alongside now.
He's got this. He's got that easy. Oh, maybe not.
No,
maybe not.
No,
maybe
not too quick.
Oh wow.
Ivo's got the inside line here.
And is Alain Van Hoek gonna spoil the party here?
No, Cyril doesn't doubt to steer in. And I think he's really fast now, and he wants to get to the next.
But watch Alain Van Hoek. Watch Alain Van Hoek. He is all over practice.
Yeah, Alain Van Hoek. He's.
Rob Herman's in the wars again. Coming out okay though. Few retirements already, but Josh Hall. Oh, that gap is down to 7 tenths now. Alain Van Hoek is all over the back of Packers though.
Yeah, Ivo Pax is locking up again. He's really asking a lot from those tires. I hope they make it. Probably will.
Oh, Broadmeadow down the inside of Donny Belafonte. Almost. Oh wow, Rob Herman's goes side by side with him as well. Oh wow.
Oh dear. Nice.
Here we go.
There's somebody right there. That's on Nick Curry.
This is not. Oh, Rob Herman's getting punted off again.
Oh.
He just holds on. He's going to have the inside. Brilliant. He's going to hang on to it. Should do. Yeah. That's a good move there. Rob Herman's though, not the best weekend for him. He won the 2 second races. Yeah, 2 consecutive second races actually, I think. So he won the second race, I think, Norris Ring, and then
in the Norris Ring he won, and in Britain he won the second race.
Until today, we had the same winners in the first race and the same winners in the second race, but none of them were boring. If you just looked at the result, you'd think they were dull, but they really haven't.
No, it's not a Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg here.
Oh
it's
wow,
really
this is all kicking off now. Almost 3 wide down the back straight. John Broadmeadow on the inside of Rob Herman's over P16. There's contact with Donny Belafonte. P18 just behind them. But look at this gaggle of cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh gosh, guys, keep it together. Oh, there's contact, and that's Broadmeadow around.
Oh dear, that's unfortunate for him.
Let's just check on the replay what happened there. It just looks like he was well and truly out. Or did he lose it on his own, or was that no? We got a nudge from Donny.
Oh, Rob Herman's really close now alongside here.
Give him some space already.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Shocking.
Wesley Morris, what did you expect? There is a car there, and you can't just push him off the track.
I mean, yes, it does curve around. Obviously, the next bit it's kind of a oh god, there's a kink. But if the car's that far alongside, we've got a car stopped. Is that Naranjan? Naranjan Kumar is facing the wrong way, but he's rejoining safely, waiting for traffic. Good to see. Oh wow. And we've only got 7 minutes left. It feels like we've only just started.
Yeah, Rob Herman's really too bad for him there.
Oh, and Alain Van Hoek down the inside of Packvis. Oh. And no, that car is still there. The car is still... Oh!
What happened?
Oh, he got spun. What happened there? What on earth is going on?
What's happening, guys?
Great dive bomb. But actually, who is that? Is that Naranjan?
Yeah, that's Naranjan.
Why is he still there? Has he got a game issue, like a black screen, perhaps?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, Alan Van Hook, you need to leave other space, dude.
But
Anyway.
Kumar is just mowing the grass here.
Ooh, Brishno, what you doing?
And there is teammate. What happened,
He
guys?
hits Fabio. He hit Fabio there. Fabio has been a magnet for trouble, it has to be said, but Tobias Lange chilling out in P20. Meanwhile, Peter New all over Anthony. Oh, it's not all over Anthony Matthews, forget that. Anyway. Oh my goodness, there's madness everywhere you look. What's next? Actually, I shouldn't say that. Josh Hall, meanwhile, has extended that lead, but we shouldn't curse him. I hope not. 6 minutes remain. Chris Shepherd. Chris Shepherd's...
Cyril, by the way, Cyril is really pushing it now. The guys in front of him, all the guys in front of him are doing 55.2 to 55.4, and Cyril is just doing 54.9. He is really fast now when he's got the clean air.
Jordan Robinson, I think on his debut is P4 at the moment. Great job from him. Rob Herman's now battling. Oh, he's back with Alain Van Hook. He'll have someone of his pace to race against. But I'm surprised that Chris Shepherd hasn't really made an impact or any like inroads into Peter's lead. Pieter.
No. Peter.
Kane.
So yeah, it is an exciting race, but this time not for the first 3 places, but for
5 minutes to go. So, Fabio around the outside. There's contact again, and he goes off into the grass. Jeez.
It is really close, and Peter Noe also on the back of Anthony Matthews there. Let's see if he can do something. Brakes are almost floating there. They are really hot. I hope they last to the end there, because not the great thing to see, I think. Yeah, it is. So somebody locking up. Ivo Pekvis again. He is really locking up a lot there. First turn.
Peter Noe all over Anthony Matthews, who goes incredibly deep down in turn 1, but Peter's got a good run on him. Maybe not quite enough for a move down here, as Tony Matthews covers it off when he goes too slow through the corner. And that's going to be a cutback for Peter Noe, but Anthony Matthews will have the inside to the next corner. Great sequence of corners that really promote overtaking. And Tony hangs on, or maybe not for long, because here comes Peter Noe. But yeah, Tony had it on the apex. Not an awful lot Peter Noe could do then. He's got this final corner here. Can he make an impact there? Oh no. Oh, he's so late on the brakes that he locks up. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
is that going to be a place for Mark Harris?
Rob Herman's getting past Roger Prickens here, but Roger Prickens is not going to get that flyby. He's trying to make it up the inside, but he can't get it done. And Rob Herman's is passed for P13.
Anthony Matthews is going all over the place at the moment, trying to get back at Peter Noe, who also goes wide. But Mark Harris is looking to capitalise. He'd go around the outside of 1. It's going to get almost a sandwich there. Oh wow, this is incredible racing, and we've only got 2 and a bit minutes, 3 minutes or so left. Wow, Peter Noe. Can Mark Harris get some decent points after a rather low-key race for him? Not really been in the top 10 much, and now he's gonna be all over Peter Noe. This is a bit on exit though. But this battle ahead will surely close things up. Let's see what happens down to turn 1. There's a car locking up ahead. Oh, Tony just locked up again. Not getting that
Mark
car
Harris
stopped too well.
Mark Harris has to brake there.
And Van Hook on the inside of Roger Pricken in that beautiful Toro Rosso livery. Here he goes, and hopefully there's no contact this time. And Alain Van Hook is well and truly ahead unless Roger Frickin has anything to say about it. And he's got a decent shot. Peter Nui, Tony Matthews and Mark Harris, that action is not stopping anytime soon. And Roger Frickin cannot make it past for the time being. Meanwhile, Nick Curry all over the back of Conrad Venter. And Mark Harris is still on the back of this three-way train. The P8.
Yeah, it's a lot of trains here, a lot of close racing. We've got 1.5 minutes left.
Maybe not. Nearly contact there. Here comes Peter Nui. Glowing red brake discs. That's given Mark Harris a chance, though. He's going to have the inside bouncing over the curb. He's going to lose some momentum there. But can he go for it? No, he can't. He lost out too much running over that curb. Gets it pinned to that apex. Yellow flag in sector 1, it's gone now, so maybe someone just ran a bit wide. Meanwhile, where is our leader on track?
Cyril Werkmüller, by the way, now really close to the back of Jordan Robinson, who is doing a great race so far. But can he stay there in P4 with Cyril Werkmüller really eager to get it?
There was a back marker ahead, I think, because that's not Chris Shepherd. So they've got the added pressure of traffic as well. And that could be why Josh Hall's lead is...
There's happened something, because Peter Brandsma is now only 8 tenths away. And
yeah, I was just
a moment ago it was 2 seconds.
Oh, it's 2... Oh my...
What happened?
Oh, on my screen I thought it said 2 tenths for a second. I was like, oh my god. Final lap.
Oh, Cyril has got past Jordan Robinson, by the way.
Okay.
I imagine it was a clean pass.
He did a very good job. It's going to be,
we've got the last lap now. This is the last lap.
Excuse me.
And let's see if Joshua can keep
his head, because he's got this in the bag. Here comes Mark Harris onto Peter Nuri. Can he get it done on this final lap?
We've got a yellow flag here in sector 1. What's happened? Oh, it's just people rush the finish line.
That's what we had earlier. Time limit has hit the 0, so we just need the cars to cross the line. Josh Hall coming around the final corner. I don't believe he's won before, but around the final corner, it's Josh Hall who takes the win in race 2 here at the Autodromo de Mores, and it's Peter Brandsma.
Take 2, and Chris Shepherd.
Very good. P3. That should be the top overall, I imagine. Here comes Cyril Werkmüller, Jordan Robinson, Ivo Packvis will come home P6, Anthony Matthews will be P7. There's still some action, or maybe he won't be. Conrad Venter on the verge of taking P9, but he's not going to be. It's going to be a drag race to the line once again.
Mark Harris not taking P8. Yes, brilliant. He did so well.
So Josh Hall, Peter Brandsma, Chris Shepherd, Cyril Werkmüller, Jordan Robinson. Great debut for him. There's some contact up to the line. Ivo Packvis, Anthony Matthews, Mark Harris, Peter Nui. He's just stopped and crashed into the wall. Conrad Venter, good race. Nick Curry, Rob Hermans, good recovery. Alan Van Hook, Roger Frickin, someone goes into the wall. Bruce New Adrian, John Broadmeadow, Sasha Kruger, John Broadmeadow just appeared twice on my screen. He's currently... What? He's P16, and he's also... Okay, that was a really weird glitch. Donny Belafonte, P19, Philbert Beltoff, P20, Norman Bruce, Naranjan Kumar, Fabio Batali, Wesley Morris, Mike Tanti, Anthony Robinson, Andy Bonar, and that is your result for race 2. So Felix, if you could maybe get in the chat.
I already did.
Get some of the banter crew in. Maybe ask them some questions. Try get Josh Hall if you can.
Yep.
If he's on the TeamSpeak.
Yes, I'm trying to.
I know.
Yeah. I don't think he's on the TeamSpeak now. rather silent, quiet on the TeamSpeak. No one of the winners or the real. Josh Hoare is on the TeamSpeak, by the way.
Maybe give him a poke.
Yep,
Rob Herman's always wants to talk to us usually, but yeah, I guess he had some eventful action, to say the least. Donny had some action, but I think he's Italian, so pasta. I know. But yeah, what a race! Don't think there's anything else to say about that, but yeah. Let's see if we can hear from a few drivers, if they want to be sociable creatures, which I'm assuming not, but we'll see in a matter of months' time, if that's even a thing.
Let's see, Josh Hoare. Yep, let's push him in.
Give him the password, which is Turtle69. No, it's not, actually. Sorry, Chris. Awkward silence.
Yeah, he's gonna join, I hope. Yes, here we've got him. Hi, Josh.
How are you?
Great race there.
Yeah, pretty happy with that.
He won in the second race. Please tell me how did your race go?
I was pushing pretty hard most of the way. I was hoping Chris would be closer to Peter to pressure him a little bit, but looked like he dropped back to conserve his tyres. But had the pace in it to hold him off for the win.
Yeah, great race from you guys. As Chris Shepherd, he really moved up a lot at the start. Was already P5, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this your first win in this league, or?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Right, that's good. That's great.
Actually, you were saying a little bit about saving tires there. Is that actually an issue in these cars, or are tires not so much of an issue?
The fronts usually are always going by the end of the race. I think Chris is having a lot more trouble than I am. Mine aren't nearly as bad as the numbers he was saying, but the fronts do go off near the end of the race.
And obviously quite a short lap. We saw a few back markers towards the end, but how difficult is it to try and keep up the pace when you've got all those back markers ahead of you in their own battles as well?
For me, it's a little distracting, but the ones I encountered were great and moving off the line, which they didn't really have to do, but they were very helpful.
Yeah. Your the first race. Let me see. Where did you end there?
P10, no, P9, because
P9, yeah.
P9, yeah, second off of the.
Yeah, your start was amazing.
Yeah, I think who was it on pole?
Wilbert.
Yeah, I think he got it bad having the pole on the outside for the first corner.
Yeah, you just flew past and stuck it up the inside.
He was slow. He was easily the slowest of the top three off the line. He did have the rubbered line, and obviously that built up a lot over the practice sessions for like 2 hours, but he was just slow off the line generally. And then you had the inside for the first corner, so perfect race really. Controlled it, held about 1 second lead the whole way. Even with Chris Shepherd, he couldn't even make any inroads into your lead, so well done.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much for this little interview.
I think everyone else is leaving the server.
Yes, I think we are closing off now.
No one wants to talk to us, clearly.
Oh, too bad.
But yeah, that is all from rounds 13 and 14 here at the Autodromo de Mores, and we will see you very soon in 2 weeks' time for more incredible racing from the World Clio Touring Cup. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.